Hello and welcome to Clearview News Desk. We are reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Gloria Atabu. Comedian and actor Lawrence Oluwaseyitan Aletile, also known as Seyi Law, has opened up on how he lost 200,000 followers on social media in 2023. Speaking in the latest episode of the Honest Bunch podcast, the comedian said this happened due to his support for President Bola Tinubu during the 2023 election campaign. However, he noted that whatever one does, the main thing is that it should be that it is done from the right place. Seyi Law is a stand-up comedian, actor, master of ceremonies, event planner, and television host. He was born on June 22, 1983 in Ilaje, Ondo State. Renowned Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho has passionately urged the federal government to immediately release Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Igboho's plea, conveyed through a viral video on Tuesday, coincided with Kanu's ongoing trial at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Kanu, who appeared in court on Monday, February 26, 2024, for the first time following a Supreme Court ruling on December 15, 2023, has been in custody since June 2021. Igboho emphasized Kanu's innocence and called for an end to political maneuvers, noting that Kanu should be released to reunite with his family. Governor Hyacinth Alia of Benue State has instituted two separate judicial commissions of inquiry to probe the management of the state's resources and assets under his predecessor, Samuel Ortom's administration. Alia charged the two commissions of inquiry, which he inaugurated on Monday night, to scrutinize the former administration between 2015 and 2023. He urged the two panels, the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the income and expenditure of Benue State government and the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the sale and lease of government assets, companies and markets, both state and local government-owned markets, as well as moribund companies from or before May 28, 2015 to May 28, 2023 to do a thorough job. The governor explained that the setting up of the two commissions of inquiry to look into the activities of the outgone administration has become necessary in response to the desire of the people of the state, who are the major stakeholders and owners of the resources. And in security, the Benue State Police Command has paraded 12 suspects for various crimes ranging from kidnapping, robbery, and gun manufacturing. Among those paraded were 3 suspected armed robbers who killed a National Youth Service Corps member identified as Irene Chioma Emmanuel. The Commissioner of Police, Emmanuel Adesina, who addressed journalists on Wednesday before parading them, said the Corps member was killed while she was trying to protect her laptop from being taken away. The CP said particularly they confessed to have been part of the robbery and killing of a female youth corps member. The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, General Christopher Musa, has stressed on the need for a holistic societal approach in tackling the myriads of security challenges in the country. Speaking at a seminar organized for journalists under the aegis of the Defense Correspondents Association of Nigeria, the defense chief called on Nigerians to be loyal to constitutional authority and maintain a positive outlook towards the country's development, while noting that tackling the security threats in the country is a collaborative process.
It is no longer news that the security challenges confronting Nigeria have assumed a frightening and worrisome dimension over the last decade. From terrorism to insurgencies, intercommunal conflicts, transnational organized crimes, and a myriad of other security challenges, the task of securing the nation is formidable and thus requires varying actions to address them. In all of these battles, the Armed Forces of Nigeria has been a key driver in the fight, with kinetic and non-kinetic operations targeted at restoring peace and normalcy back to the country. At a one-day seminar organized by the Defense Correspondents Association of Nigeria, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, says the traditional notion of relying heavily on kinetic approaches in addressing insecurity is gradually being relegated, prompting a shift to non-kinetic operations in solving the problem of insecurity in the country.
Though the overall power potential of the country is still being determined by conventional military yardsticks, there is no doubt that the non-kinetic means are becoming more relevant continuous process whereby the development of resilience at societal, national, and regional levels plays a key role. This involves the cooperation and integration of the military, private sector, local authorities, civil society organizations, non-governmental organizations, the academia, and international organizations, amongst others, with the sole aim of accomplishing strategic goals. This is the whole of society approach. It will therefore warrant a whole of society approach to address several critical areas, including civil capacity, interagency education, training and exercises, effective planning, coordination, and collaborations.
Other speakers at the event, including the Directors Defense Media Operation and Defense Information, stressed on the need for a holistic approach between the security agencies, the media, and members of the society in handling the multidimensional security challenges confronting the nation.
There is the whole of government approach. There is the whole of society approach. And by the time we put these two together, we have what you call the whole of nation approach. I've said all that to say that when we talk about security, when we talk about a situation of war, we all have a role to play. I believe that this gathering gives us an opportunity to x-ray what the military is doing and also what the media is doing and should be doing, and equally what society should be doing.
Sometimes we see reports that we wonder, are these people really Nigerians, or are they working for another interest? So on this note, I want to continue to appeal to you that please we should show a lot of sense of patriotism. Open CNN today, go to BBC today, you will hardly see any report against what is happening in Ukraine that is detrimental to the national interest and national security of the West. It's very, very rare. But today in Nigeria, open your TV, look at some channels, and you can easily decipher that this particular channel is against the government. And so they go to any length in saying anything. And that is detrimental to national security and national interest. I'm not saying cover up what is wrong, but there are ways by which this are done elsewhere. The military guys there and the other security agencies are there to save lives. Yours is to report and tell it the way it is. But there are ethics on both sides. There are things that if you go beyond the boundary or beyond the level, then you are endangering the lives of those who are actually trying to secure the environment.
All over the world, it is the media that project the military. And the projection is beyond operation. For instance, our colleagues on the defense beat should be encouraged by the military high command, even sponsored, to come up with research on counterinsurgency or even a common operation, another operation that is ongoing. So that beyond operation, in the next 5-10 years, this will be in contest.
Earlier, the President, Defense Correspondents Association of Nigeria, Ismail Musa, said the association, which has members cut across the print and electronic media, is committed to protecting national security through effective reportage on security issues to complement the efforts of men and women of the Nigerian Armed Forces and other security agencies.
Away from security, at least 20 students of some boarding schools in Potiskum, Fika and Fune local government areas of Yobe State have died from a suspected meningitis outbreak. It was learnt that the deaths were recorded in Government Science Technical College, Government Girls Science Technical College, and Federal Government Girls College, all in Potiskum local government area. A source in the town told our correspondent that at least 20 students died, adding that most of the affected students had been admitted to the specialist hospital in Potiskum and were responding to treatment. When contacted, the Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Dr. Mohammed Sani Idris, confirmed the outbreak, saying 20 students were killed by the disease suspected to be meningitis. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online.